Okay, I want to show you real quick how to create some facings. I'm working on my niece's graduation sheath right now, and I'm actually going to line this. So we're going to work on some facings. Let's get the front and the back. Copied those off. CO is copy object. We're going to copy one. Let's pull them over here. Now I've already done the facings over here. It's ZS for zoom selected, and let's ungroup those. What we want to know is how long the shoulder width is. It's 1.997, so it's almost 2 inches. We want a facing that's going to go all the way down here and up here, 1.997 inches. So let's offset, and actually 1.997, we're going to offset just the neckline at that point on each side. Now I want the inside, let's go a 2.5. And then we're going to, actually we need to adjust this first. Remember what I told you about adjusting? Let's go in here. All right, buttonhole. We're going to use a horizontal buttonhole. And we're going to make a 5/8 inch. Okay, let's grab that and zoom selected. Let's get right on this point right here and move him over to here almost. Still a little bit off. Okay, let's go up a little bit. There we go. Let's zoom out. And let's change our line to, let's go with the purple dotted line. And we want 3/8 of an inch from the end of the buttonhole. Hold down the control key to get it perfectly horizontal. 0.375. This is 3/8 of an inch. We need our seam line to be right here. So let's move him over. Okay, and let's get rid of that. Oops, hit the wrong one. I always get ZP for zoom previous and control P for print mixed up. Okay. Next thing, actually we need to probably take this guy out because I'm going to be adjusting him with another AR, and then I right click here on that point and right click on that point, and it'll line up those 2 points. And let's just get it like that. And we're going to have to change CH. We want to change the color. Move this over a little bit so you can see. Change color and change style. Black. And then solid. And I'm going to go into here. Go back and change my defaults. Okay, so this guy right here needs to intersect with him. Now we're going to go offset 1.99, what was it, 1.997 out, intersect here to this point. Wrong. Okay, what was it? No, that was right. This guy needs to be moved to this point right here. Zoom previous. Now, let's intersect here and here. I want to zoom in here and just look at it. Not quite. Let's move him over a little bit. There you go. Zoom previous. Need to intersect him down to here in the center front. Okay, and let's do the same to here. Now we need to do some copying. Let's zoom out. Here's our facing line, and we want to offset that by 2.5. There we go. All right, now let's do some copying of objects. We actually want an intersection between this and this guy and here. Let's copy. I want all of this. And all of this. I want to get these marks right here. And I also want to get these. I think I got one of these notch points in, but I need to, yeah. Okay, zoom previous. I want this. I think I've gotten everything I want. Let's zoom out. And here's one I didn't get. Copy objects, one. Let's move them over here. All right, now let's do some seam allowances, 0.625. Now technically, I probably don't need this long extension here, and I think I'll remove it. Let's just get the rest of these in. And thinking about it, I messed up one, two. That is the front, and this is the back. So yes, I do want that. All right. I don't want this. Get rid of that. That up there. Don't need that. Okay. This guy can go up here. Okay, now let's intersect this with this, that one with this one, and this one down here. Select an object and ZS. Zoom out. And let's go with an intersection here. And here. All right. Now there is the back facing. Sorry, front facing. And all we have to do is go in and change our text now. Front facing. So that can be grouped. Laptop finger fumbles. G, Control G. Now we do, let's go over here, pull this over here, and then I just want to talk to this one. Text, back, facing, and apply, and then we do some intersecting. And that's basically all it is. I'm just going along and doing some intersecting here. Now right here, instead of this sharp corner, let's go ahead and do an arc. Let's put him from here to here. Just cut across that corner right there. And then we're going to just kind of pull him out like that. And then we're going to intersect this guy here. And this guy here. I'll zoom in and see if we got the points matched. Nope. Move point of the arc. Right click to right there and intersect here to here. So in previous, there we have the rounding, and let's offset by 5/8 of an inch. Okay, get rid of it, intersect this with that and that with that. Now you've got a rounding right there. Now what I do is I go ahead and make the full jacket out of the lining fabric, and then I will lay these over the lining fabric and top stitch the facings onto it. That way I don't have to come up with a standard lining, which only includes waist darts front and back, instead of the princess darts. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's put a line down here. We'll cut this longer if we need to. Okay, that's the facing. Let's just group it. And then what you want to do is to come over here and get rid of these. And regroup these after you put your seam allowances in, and that's basically all it is. So you can see that this will fit perfectly right there, and then this one is going to fit perfectly right there. So there's your facings. All right, just a quick toot. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye.